get started. Today's message is very important. Well, all of these messages are really weaved with the intention to to come home, to welcome yourself back into the eternal now. And so today I wanted to share that I found the missing link. I found the missing link, and you may be open for this or you may not. And either way, let's explore it. Honoring your needs and desires is anti inflammatory. You're probably not the first in your family line to abandon herself. Take a moment to just reflect. You are probably the one to break free. You are the one to tend your garden, to be honest, to locate where you abandon her, where you disconnect yourself from yourself. I mean, her is you, like different parts of us, and move accordingly. So often, the wounded warrior is so attached to the labels that were given to us in a system that wasn't designed for women of color, either too on overdrive, overachieving, hustling, burnt out, or frozen, shut down. And judging neither of these, no. Exploring the dance between the two and being honest with your body and how you can avoid her and run away. And so it's so potent to anything trained can be untrained. And so you get to reparent, repattern, and rewire and connect to the warrior from within. Harness the tools and wisdom and train your heart and your brain to hold hands. To you, my dog. Training your heart and your brain to hold hands so you can really decolonize your wellness because you didn't fall off track. Your body was doing what it needed to do. And so it's so decolonizing our wellness means decolonizing the way we see ourselves, deep unplugging, disconnecting from the program. The system could be living in our skin and bones, and you may not even know it, but making the unconscious conscious and decolonizing your wellness with your food, with your movement, with your relationships, with your boundaries, with the mother, with the father, with the healed ancestors, and your craft, being a creator versus a consumer. And so you can create sustainable, rooted consistency. The medicine wheel shows us that even if we're in deep chaos, if we were in deep storms, no matter how long they lasted, we get to come home and make that pain into medicine. In a way that's true for us, for women who have been oppressed. And there's this internal depression within all. And men as well. But my work, if you don't know who I am, I'm a holistic coach and ex-therapist. And so I bridge the gap between the physical and spirit because we're not meant to do this work alone. I was always the lone wolf on the hill. Catch me on Fridays at the gym. Until then, I started to just overachieving, but doing everything alone. But secretly, I wanted somebody to be down, and nobody was down. And sometimes the tribe that we grew up with, they teach us a lot of lessons and connections and not judging, making peace, exploring, being honest that just because you forgive someone doesn't mean you forget, but doesn't mean that you also need that connection again. Sometimes that's the biggest shift that can be. And that's where boundaries come in. And learning when to armor up, but also when to let your armor down so you can really harness the warrior within. And so, yeah, that's just my intention is to share this message. This is day 6 going live. And I'm going to be coming here every day for 30 days, just to putting in that rep in my message and how I share. I love sharing, speaking and singing, creating, but it's just playtime. And so I'm going to be here for the women, for neurodivergent souls, for cycle breakers who are breaking free and reclaiming their wellness, connecting to their body. And so I have 2 shares, okay? I have one space that is free. I created this because wellness is our birthright. It is our birthright. And so this is a sacred space for women to, um, I drop a community space. I drop in weekly mini teachings and practices so you can apply it right away and connect to your body, connect to your heart, slow down your brain waves. And I have rooted nourishment. This is a one-on-one if you are ready to go deeper. This is for the woman who probably knows everything about herself, but she's struggling to stay true to her connection with her body and strengthening her connection, yeah, with her body, mind, and nourishing your inner child. Because so often we could be emulating patterns that we saw, that it's not who we are. You are not your emotions. You are not your thoughts. But you could discover yourself on a deeper level. And so, rooted nourishment is for the warrior queen who is ready to dive deeper into their um, journey. And so, if you are interested in that, I'm going to keep this live up actually. I haven't done the other ones, um, but I'm just going to do it and see what's up. And so, again, I see some new people. I'm a holistic coach, ex therapist, and I just bridge the gap between spirit and the mind and bring in wisdom from and teachings from the Mexica roots, and Navi Chami, and in modern clarity, in digestible ways. And so, no wait. Oh, how about let's finish with a practice? Let's finish with a practice connecting to our body. And this is one simple practice. I promise you, it's like it's using the same thing in our brain. So if you are like blaming yourself for not being able to, for not staying consistent to your workout, consistent to your eating patterns, consistent to those boundaries, consistent to your sleep, like all of that, pause, pause. There's deeper, your system needs your attention. And so slowing down to speed up and slowing down to trust yourself. And so we're going to finish with a practice to connect to our body, regulate our nervous system, ground our energy, call our presence to be in our own presence. Because our presence has been hijacked, mi gente. Hijacked. Our creativity, hijacked. But you're the one to come home. You're probably the cycle breaker. This is for women with a womb, energetic womb. And so if you are her or you know someone that benefits from this space, then come through, come through. And so let's take a moment to, I was saying, a lot of things came through. We're going to do some tapping. We're going to do a butterfly tap or an angel tap. And so this is something if you're feeling very frozen and disconnected, feeling, yeah, period, that you get to do on site. It's using the same things as if you're running, the same brain and body as if you're running or jumping rope. So that's why movement is potent. But as a woman, we get to explore the cycles, be in alignment with our womb matrix, our womb vortex. Okay, so let's wrap it up and we're bringing your hands to your chest and we're gonna do some tapping. Simply tap. And I really realized, hi Alexandra, Alexandria, welcome. We're gonna just tap. Like, what's it like to just tap? And maybe at first, it doesn't even sound cool. Like, what the F? We're gonna tap? We're gonna breathe? No. But your inner child is alive. Your wise adult needs your attention. And so we're gonna tap. Ah, what's it like just to be in your own skin and slow down? So this is a gentle tap that I still do to this day. And so in Rooted Earth Evolution, you explore different tools, but in Rooted Nourishment, we go deeper into the tools so you can begin harnessing the warrior within and locating where you abandon her, where you disconnect from her, and shackle the chains. You're the cycle breaker. Sweet soul, let's come home. And let's take one breath in through the nose. See what it's like to breathe in and relax, even relax your belly. Sometimes We're going to hold on to stress in our belly and our jaw. So breathing in through the nose, letting your belly relax, and hold your breath. Hold your breath and breathe out. So we're going to breathe out like we're fogging up a window. Okay, so we'll do that one more time. Breathe in through your nose. Hold your breath. And you're going to hold your breath. See if you can hold your breath for 4 seconds. And then breathe out like you're fogging up a mirror or a window. And you just knowing what it's like to feel. Or you might not feel anything at all, and that's okay. So, let's go, Mati, mi gente. I will be back mañana, going live day 6. That's all.